Katie, I'm the UK Colour Ambassador for Rusk, and this is my model Betty. What we're going to be achieving today is I took inspiration from the kind of grunge 90s trend that we've been seeing a lot of. So I'm going to be working on a freehand technique by pre-lightening through Betty's mid-lengths and ends. By this I'm going to be smudging pre-lightened pieces so that when I can go over top with my green colour, it's really going to almost fade into that tone. So it's going to look very grungy. So on Betty's hair, what we're going to do is just intensify and almost deepen down slightly her base colour. She's currently a brunette, which is quite a light brown. And I don't want to take it too much darker, but I want to take it to about a mid-brown. I want to keep it nice and clean, nice and natural. So I've chosen to go with the 6N from the Deep Shine Demi range, mixed with the Developer. So I'm going to be using the Gentle Lightening Cream with 20 Vol, just to lift it a couple of shades so that it's light enough for my target shade to go on top of later. So I'm going to start by applying my 6N in Demi at the root area and pulling it through to midpoint. It's really important when I'm doing this, because I'm pre-lightening through the ends eventually, that when we're working quite cleanly and none of this colour is on the ends. So it's very important when you're working that you're holding the ends away from the colour that you're applying. So once you've worked that around the hairline, you want to continue that into the nape and through the back. Again, ensuring that your ends are held well out of the way. So I'm just taking that through right into the nape of the neck. So then I'm going to divide that 1/2 into quarters, making sure that I'm applying from root to mid-length point. And I'm going to continue to do that around the whole head until the whole area is covered. So I've now finished applying my Demi from roots right through to mid-lengths, and then when I finished applying that, what I did was kept the sections very, very clear into their 4 quarters, and then just using my hands really sort of pulled that through. So now I'm going to just divide my sections, placing the ends of the hair onto a board, and then literally visually just applying to where I want my pre-lightening pieces to be. So I really just want this colour to be on the very edges of the hair. So also, I'm just gonna, I've still got a little bit of my brown Demi, and I'm just gonna smudge that into where I've just pre-lightened. And again, that will help to just give a real seamless finish. So again, about an inch section thick at a time. So as I'm getting higher to the top of the head, I'm going to be painting just through the ends. So I'm on to my last section on that quarter. So because this is my last one, again, just working on the very, very ends of this section. So I'm just going to repeat that same process, firstly on the other side, and then lastly on my back 2 quarters. So over Betty's pre-lighting pieces, I'm going to go for Deep Shine Direct in green. This is going to give us a real deep green, almost like an emerald colour. Again, no mixing is involved, we just apply it directly from the tube. So the amount that you will need will just depend on the amount of hair that you're working on. So I'm just going to work on the underneath section first and then just bring the top sections down, just so I'm making sure that the green's going to penetrate through. It's really important with your hands that you're really kind of working the colour in to the hair and really smudging that colour through. So I'm just going to repeat that process all the way around until all the ends of the hair are completely covered with the direct colour. So now that's been worked through the whole mid-lengths and ends of the hair, that's going to be left to sit on the hair for about 10 to 15 minutes. So we've just washed off Betty's colour with the Hydrate shampoo and conditioner, and now she's ready for styling. So this is Betty, and this is our finished look.